Welcome guys to another tutorial from helpvid.net. Today we're going to be working in Photoshop and we're going to be applying a couple of effects to a flag. So to get started we're going to come up to File and New. We're going to name this flag. I'm going to have a width of 650 and a height of 350. I'm going to just click OK, doesn't matter about the colour. So here I have my area here. So I need to place my flag in here. So I'm going to come to File and Place. I'm going to come to my desktop, scroll down and click on the Union Jack and Place. So I'm just going to stretch this to snap the edges. Just hold it over the edges till the small double arrow appears and then just drag it out to the size of your canvas. So once you're happy with the size, right click and place. So that's us, our flag is placed. Next we need a background to blend in to this image to give it an effect. As it stands just now, this image is what's known as 2D. 2D is flat, there is nothing to it, it is just a flat image like 99% of the images out there are. However, we want to apply some effects to this to make it a little bit 3D and to kind of bring it to life. So what we're going to do is find a background. Now the best kind of background to use is a kind of fabric type of a thing. So I went on to Google earlier on and downloaded this fabric here. So I'm going to right click on it, come to Open With and Open with Photoshop. It will just automatically launch and it will automatically be in a new panel here. However, it's smaller. So remember our size was 650 by 350. If you can't remember what size you made yours, just come into Image, Image Size and just jot down on a bit of paper your height and your width. Come back to your background layer. Come to Image, Image Size, and we change the width to 650, but you see that the height automatically changed there. Now we can't take this down, watch what happens to the width. You see that, they both change, you can only change one. So we'll change our width, the highest one, to 650, and we know we need to change this, but we can't in here. So we'll click OK for the time being, and we want to come up over to our Tools palette, and we want to click on this here, it's your crop tool. So when you click on your crop tool, in your toolbar here, these properties appear giving you the width and the height. So you want this to be 650 by 350, and what you do is just hold your crop tool outside, left click down and just drag across your image, and when you keep going down it'll automatically, it stops there. See, I'm away down here at the bottom of the page and that is automatically stopped on the 350 mark. So I'm going to let go, come inside the image, right click and crop. Now that's the exact same size as my flag now. So what I want to do now is come over to my layers palette, which is located over here on your right hand side. I'm just going to right click and duplicate that layer. I'm going to click OK. So that's that duplicated. Next I'm going to come to Image, Image Adjustments, and I'm going to come to Desaturate. That will take away all the colour from the image and you'll be left with this black and white image. So when that's done I'm going to save this. I'm going to come to File, and it's not Save for Weapon Devices, it's Save As. So you're actually saving it to your desktop. So I'm just going to scroll down here to find the folder, Fabric, and click OK. So that's it, saved in my FAB for Fabric folder. Click OK. Next I'm going to come back to the flag and I'm going to come to Filter, Distort and Displace. Now the settings here should be 10, 10, Stretch to Fit and Wrap Around should be checked off. And I'm going to click OK. And it will open up the folder that I just automatically saved my background into. So I'm going to click on the one I saved and open. That's it, applying the change, and as you can see, your flag goes all kind of distorted. It's changed and it doesn't really look that good, so not to worry, we've got a couple of other things to do. So next we're going to come over to our layers palette, and we're going to click on where it says normal, and we're going to, first we're going to come back to our fabric. We're going to make sure the move tool is selected, click on our fabric and move it. Now we're going to drag off screen here, we're just going to drag it up over the minimised bar that our flag is on. That will automatically launch the flag. Bring it onto the flag and drop, and just place it so it covers. Right, so now that's done, we'll come up to layers, click on where it says normal and come down to hard light. As you can see, it kind of applies that wee 3D wavy effect. So you can change it further by coming into image, adjustments, levels, and you can change the darkness of the shadows, or you can lighten the shadows, whichever way. Just move that over a little bit and we'll come over. So it looks a little better, it's kind of bringing the flag to life, and it isn't just a kind of flat image. It actually looks a bit worn or a bit kind of wavy, and it does look much better than just a flat image. So thanks for watching, and be sure and drop by the website helpvid.net. Until the next tutorial, stay safe.